So let's talk about a typical service provider. Let's call them Telco X, that's in an aggressive growth market. They want to differentiate from the competition, and they have a renewed focus on the customer. So let's draw their environment. They have a renewed focus on the customer, so let's draw the customer. And this customer subscribes to some common services. Let's say voice, SMS, and data services. And the customer interacts with Telco X through a series of touch points or channels. Say the web channel for self-service. There may be a retail channel in case Telco X sells through stores. Maybe a partner channel. They sell their services through various wholesale partners. And of course there's going to be the call center where the customer will interact with CSRs or call center agents. Also, internal to Telco X are two important groups, the marketing department and the IT department. And these two groups are tasked with working together to create compelling offers for the customer. But a common problem is that over time, Telco X has developed or deployed a series of vertically integrated CRM and billing applications that are often integrated or aligned with a particular service or payment type. So it's not uncommon to have separate CRM systems and separate billing systems. For example, CRM systems or CRM functions, more accurately, that they might be aligned toward order capture or order management or campaign management. And so all these CRM systems may not have that same functionality. And there also will be separate billing systems, so separate prepaid systems, separate postpaid systems, and it's not uncommon for service providers to have 50, 60, 70 or more billing systems and CRM functions. As I mentioned, these are all vertically integrated with point-to-point integrations across these different services and touch points, and these integrations may not be complete, they may not be consistent. And what happens is that because these siloed systems are deployed against particular services or payment methods, it looks to Telco X like I have multiple views of the same customer. As an example, it's not uncommon for a customer to have voice services offered in a prepaid model, but not data services in a prepaid model. They can get data services in a postpaid model. So I have two customers. I have a postpaid customer and I have a prepaid customer, but it's the same customer. Telco X is not going to have a holistic view of this customer. They're not going to understand their buying behavior or their usage behavior. So they're not going to be able to offer targeted, intelligent offers for this customer. They're not going to be able to offer promotions across services or across payment methods. So they're going to offer a real generic experience for this customer. Also, because the data within all these systems is fragmented, it's inconsistent, or it's incomplete, there can be data errors. These integrations aren't built upon real-time business flows. So for example, if I'm a customer and I go to the retail channel to take advantage of a new promotion or a new offer, a new discount, that offer or that new discount may not reach the billing system in time. The billing system may actually generate an invoice based on outdated information, which will result in an invoice error or inaccurate invoices, which causes my customer to go to the call center and complain and really cause customer dissatisfaction, which leads to customer churn. The experience across these channels is also going to be inconsistent because the same data may not be available to these different channels. So, for example, I may go to the retail channel to pay my invoice, but I may have a question about my invoice, but my data usage information is not available through that channel. Maybe it's only available to the call center, so it's going to cause an inconsistent experience. So overall, these siloed systems, this fragmented data, these business processes that aren't based on real-time business flows is going to cause an inconsistent and generic customer experience. Now let's say that the marketing group thinks of an idea for an offer. They got an idea for an offer. They're going to pass those requirements for the offer on to the IT group. Now it's the IT group's responsibility to implement this offer into all these systems. They're going to have to code that offer into multiple CRM systems multiple billing systems, and even for the simplest of offers, it can take many months to code it into different systems, to test it, to deploy and launch it. And there could be lost business opportunities for taking many months and can cause customer dissatisfaction again. Also, I'm not going to have the ability to manage my marketing campaigns effectively with data across these different systems. I'm not going to understand the effectiveness. I'm not going to be able to respond to market conditions in a fast manner. So it's going to cause me to be slow to market. In addition, let's say that we're moving toward, or Telco X is moving toward an IP-based core, moving toward IMS, let's say they're moving toward 4G systems, they want to launch some next generation IP-based services. Well, again, these fragmented systems don't support next generation IP-based services, which is again going to cause them to be slow to market with these new services. But let's say they go ahead and decide to launch these services anyways. It's going to require them to launch or deploy a whole new set of CRM and billing systems. So they're going to have to create a whole new postpaid system, a whole new prepaid system, new CRM functions. They're going to have to integrate these together with these loosely integrated point-to-point solutions. It's not uncommon for the deployment of a whole new CRM and billing stack to take 18 to 24 months. And it's very costly as well. So both that time commitment and cost commitment to launch these new services and integrate them introduces very high risk to the operator. And in addition, just to maintain all of these integrations is very expensive. It's not uncommon for service providers to spend about 70% of their IT spend just on maintaining existing integrations. And then when you want to upgrade these applications, trying to maintain these integrations across upgrades is very expensive. Also, because of the inconsistent nature of the data across these systems, across these channels or touch points, it's going to force my customers to call the call center when they're dissatisfied. They're not going to be able to take advantage of the lower cost web solutions, so they're forced to go to the call center, which, coupled with the high integration costs, is going to cause high OpEx just to maintain this environment. So what would Oracle do to solve this problem? So let's erase the complexities. So erase the siloed systems. Erase all these integrations. Erase the multiple views of the customer. Oracle would recommend a unified CRM and billing approach through a unified CRM solution through Oracle's Siebel CRM. For our billing solution, Oracle's Billing and Revenue Management, or BRM, which, by the way, supports both prepaid and postpaid models in the same platform. And these two applications, Siebel CRM and Oracle BRM, are integrated together through a SOA-based integration platform we call Application Integration Architecture, AIA, which includes pre-integrated integrations, productized integrations out of the box. So what this allows us to do is have a unified view of this customer. We understand this customer across all of the services this customer subscribes to. We understand this customer across all of the channels. We have information available consistently across all of the channels, and we have real-time business flows amongst these applications. So what this will allow us to do is, because we understand this customer and their usage across all of these services, we're able to create very targeted offers, particularly for this customer, intelligent targeted offers. Also, because these integrations are based upon real-time business flows, when this customer takes advantage of a new offer, a new discount from the retailer channel, for example, it's automatically synchronized with the billing system. So we're going to generate accurate invoices. There's going to be data consistency across all of the channels. So what we are allowing here is a consistent and personalized customer experience. This consistent view also allows us to understand our customer behavior, and through a real-time contextual rules-based engine, we're able to offer what we call next best action capabilities. And so when a customer might call to the call center or even go through a self-service web channel, we're going to be able to suggest new opportunities for this customer for cross-sell and upsell opportunities. So it causes more revenue generation capabilities for Telco X. Also, when marketing thinks of a new offer and passes those requirements on to IT, IT doesn't have to implement that into multiple systems. It implements it once into the CRM system. So instead of taking months to deploy a new offer, it takes hours. Vodafone Pacific is a customer that deployed Siebel CRM and BRM, and they were able to launch more offers in the last 4 months than they had in the previous 4 years. We've got another customer, Orange UK, that has this proactive product lifecycle management approach, and they launch hundreds of offers per month that take advantage of market conditions and promotions and create offers that cause very satisfied customers. So what we have here is an accelerated time to market. Also, our platforms support new services out of the box. So in order to deploy a new service like these new next generation IP-based systems, we can configure the systems to support that. So from an implementation standpoint, we're able to offer these in a very rapid manner. We've got implementations of CRM and BRM that can take just a matter of months. Vodafone Qatar launched a whole new CRM and BRM system with AIA in just 4 months. So we have a very low-risk approach to implementation. And because these applications are pre-integrated, they're extensible and maintainable across upgrades, and they're productized, we have a very low cost or low OpEx approach to our environment. And again, because the data is consistent across all these channels, customers will naturally migrate to the low-cost web self-service channels, which migrates them away from the high-cost call center operations, which again causes low OpEx. So this single platform-based approach with a unified CRM and BRM system really provides a consistent view and personalized experience for the customer. We can create offers and promotions and bundles in an accelerated manner that takes just hours or days instead of months. It's a very low-risk approach. It's future-proof for new services as they come to market, and it creates an environment, a very low-cost environment for our operators.